We are live with Attwood Family Breakfast number 6, Iggy. What do you think of that?
We've got a happy baby today.
Can you see yourself on that screen?
Look at him. He's doing his bubble lip.
He's doing bubble lips.
Ah.
Let's get the comments up.
Good morning, everyone. Oh my God, I've still got this on.
Yeah, and we've had loads of people jump on now on Twitter and Facebook. So if you're not familiar with the Attwood Family Breakfast, Jen and I just talk smack to each other, basically.
And have breakfast. You can't really call it breakfast. We have grapefruit together in the morning.
Starting with grapefruit, cooked.
We need to expand our palate a bit more, being a breakfast show, and actually do proper food.
Which grapefruit would you prefer today, Jen?
Let me look.
That more pink one or the less pink one?
Pink, go. Oh, let me get on the chat. So, how's everyone in the chat? What are you having for breakfast? Please say you're having something a little more exciting than grapefruit. We don't get bored of it though, do we?
Look, have you seen all of our honey toppings? You can't get bored of a grapefruit when you've got these gorgeous honey toppings, including Jen's now famous. I'm seeing it in the comments everywhere. Ginger honey.
Yeah, ginger honey. It's good for your heart, apparently, ginger. So, oh God, why has it jumped? Advertising more of your podcasts. Can't get away from them.
So, who's in the chat? Just Love from Australia. Hello. Lily May, good morning from Scandinavia. Aussie Lassie. Good morning, Ziggy and family from Oz. And Ziggy is watching attentively at the screen. Look.
He's got milk around his chops still.
Emma, morning everyone. Kaza.
Yeah, Ziggy's smiling at the camera. Look, he's fascinated.
He's fascinated, isn't he? You reading the chat for us, Ziggy?
Yeah.
Hello from Yorkshire. Balanced opinion.
So, what have we actually been up to the weekend?
Good grief, because it was delayed, wasn't it? We were supposed to come yesterday.
Yeah.
We've been up to so much.
Sean was a bit under the weather. He still is. Well, hopefully this grapefruit will help cure him.
I'm a man. I'm never under the weather. It's gone over 100 in the chat already across all platforms.
Oh, fantastic! Yep, little Mai. Did I say that right? Little Mai. Ziggy's in a good mood today.
Lily, is it Little Mai?
L-I-L-L-E. Lily.
We filmed 2 documentaries here at the weekend, but they're like top secret.
Yeah, due out in about a month or so, and it was usually I like one of the days off on the weekend, but I didn't even get that, so it was really quite a full-on experience, wasn't it?
No, usually when we film at the weekend, the camera crew arrives on Friday and leaves on Sunday night. And this weekend, our first day of filming was rescheduled. So it was a really light weekend. Back in the day, we used to do 3 podcasts in a day, 3 hours long. And Jen thinks 2 skimpy little documentaries on the weekend is a full weekend. Ooh.
I mean, well, to be honest, we weren't even doing filming for the documentaries. We were doing the narrating. So they're all filmed, they're ready to go. They just need a bit of narrating.
So easy.
Yeah. But
if you're a one-take guy.
Sean he calls himself the one-take wonder. And that covers all aspects of his life.
Jen bestowed me with that moniker. I would never be so egotistical as to name myself the one-take wonder. We got 206 in the live.
Good morning. Good morning, Ron, by the way. I've just seen him pop up in the chat. Morning, Attwoods.
This is a record amount for the breakfast show.
Good morning, Kazabeh.
Ziggy's smiling.
So, Sean can do a voiceover or a narrating very easy. He doesn't need to do several takes, whereas I am terrible. I muck up my words, especially if I'm reading them. If I'm free flowing them, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And so I had to unscript it and just put bullet points to be able to get it right.
Right.
Instead of reading, like you've got to
So like if we do an ad off a sponsored ad off a script.
If I'm free flowing, I'm fine. But if you've got to like do that whole smiling to the camera, I don't like it. And I always trip up. Remember how many times I used to have to retake ads?
I know, I had to have the patience, didn't I?
Oh my God.
Where's your ginger honey?
Why don't you try that? That will cure your
Finest ginger honey. Yeah, we've all been a little throaty, and even Ziggy's got it. He's doing a squeal, baby squeal.
You might do it during this live, and it's quite cute.
So if you're wondering what that noise is,
He's obsessed with sticking his bottom lip out. Yeah, Bug Boy. So our nickname for him has always been Bug Boy.
From Bugger Chops, because of his big chops.
Are you looking over, Ziggy? Look. He's leaning.
He's leaning, he's watching.
He's reading the comments.
This is the only screen time he gets now.
Just Love asks, where's your Mexi jam? That's what we should do one morning.
I prefer
High
King
grade.
Charles's.
Yeah, high grade jam. That's a salad.
Yeah, is that a do-rag?
Right, it's so because I wear hair extensions, it's no secret. At night, I sleep with a hair silk on because it stops them growing rats and stops them falling out. So I've got this one is my black one, but it's quite spacious, so I can get quite a lot of hair in there. But I've also got a really trendy orange and pink one that I like, and I sleep in these. But I also, because I don't like outside noise and I get freaked out in the night, I have a Bluetooth headband. He's chatting. You carry on, Zig.
Tell him, Ziggy. You don't have rat's tails in your hair, do you? You got lovely angelic locks.
I've just seen a comment there. Reed said trendy. I know, I love that word, trendy. I'm so old now. You can tell I'm in my mid-30s. I'm like, oh yeah, it's trendy.
300 in the chat.
So no, I've got this. What's it called? A Bluetooth headband that has little, what are they called? Headphones. Bluetooth headphones. Headband.
Can you take that again?
See, I nearly dropped the bomb then. So that I sleep, so I can listen to meditation music all night long, and the like outside noise doesn't disturb me. Jen, what's that? So do I. Bluetooth headband. Yeah, thank you, Kaza. Because I hate the noise of like, when the radiators clink, or like, a step goes, or the wind blows something shut, like unexplainable noise. And it's not ghosts, may I add. It's just the house has noises and I don't like it. So I'd rather just block it all out with some really good YouTube videos and meditation. Guided meditation is my favourite. Whereas Sean listens to, what is it?
Seriously smooth brown noise. It's the best.
Has anyone ever heard of serious? It's not just brown noise or white noise. It's seriously smooth.
It's a bit, without the serious smoothing, it's a bit harsh, because there's a story behind this about me taking my fans on the road.
Oh my God, yeah. True story, this. So when we used to go up and down the UK doing loads of filming.
We did 17 days in the north.
Oh, he's got his little cough.
We did 17 days in the north, didn't we? Newcastle.
Yeah, in the summer. It was a couple of summers ago. We were on the road and we were all staying in Airbnb, and me and cameraman James snore. So I had my own room, cameraman James had his own room, and Sean had his. So we get these 3-bedroom Airbnbs, right? But Sean would bring these 2 massive floor-standing fans with him to put outside the doors so it's between mine and James's rooms and his room to block out any snoring noise going to his room. And you did this you did it on that trip, but you were doing it on most trips.
Until about a year ago.
Until about a year ago, when I informed Sean, I said to him, what is it about the fans that I thought it was just to get fresh air. But then when I found out it was the noise, I said, have you not been on YouTube and just put in there fan noise? And then he discovered it. So he was carrying in his car these 2 huge fans for such a long time.
Tower fans.
When he could have just played it on his phone. Moral of the story.
Ron saying, Sean, you can get some green roll down blinds for the windows. And we can green screen in the stars and planets going past.
Yes.
There is a screen on YouTube, a white noise screen, where you're in a cockpit.
Oh, yeah.
Going through space. We did employ that for a bit.
But we have several brown noises on now when we go to sleep because of my snoring. We have one on my side of the bed.
Yeah, now, so Jen, because Jen was a bit nervous moving to the new house, I've had a hard time adapting to her snoring when we sleep together. So what we do is we have a seriously smooth brown noise right next to my side of the bed. We have a brown noise on Jen's side of the bed. And then we have the white noise and going through space on the TV.
Yeah, but that would turn off and make a noise and piss you off.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It did.
Yeah.
So we've got a few comment on Facebook. Samantha says, love Ziggy. He's taking it all in. Graham on Facebook, we used to play white noise to get my daughter to sleep when she was Ziggy's size. Exactly.
He loves it. He absolutely loves it. So not only is it good for Sean's sensitive ears, it's also good for Ziggy, helping him sleep. Ziggy, oh my God, we need a party popper. It's been nearly a week of him sleeping all the way through the night.
Yeah, Ziggy now, he's not waking up in the night.
No, perfect.
We've got 400 in the chat across all platforms.
Oh, hello.
So if you're watching this outside of YouTube and you've missed our other episodes, they're all on the Attwood family channel on YouTube. And you can also watch Jen's intense birth video. Lee Marvin in the chat.
Good morning.
Oh, much love and respect, brother.
So, should we talk about my fear when I moved here? So
Yeah.
I'm comfortable talking about it now.
But come over here and do it. We'll do that
Right.
both later.
I love washing the dishes.
I know. Jen cannot stop cleaning.
I'm obsessed with you.
That's her default mode.
You waving, baby. You waving.
Waving. Waving.
Say hello.
Come on, Ziggy, let's wave.
Oh, bless him. So, when I moved into this house, I didn't realise, I don't know whether it was through having Ziggy and moving all the stress, I somehow reignited my irrational fear of seeing ghosts. And I think I've had it since I was a child, where the first house I lived in with my parents was allegedly, I'll say allegedly, haunted by a poltergeist. And I lived there till I was 5-6 years old. And apparently it used to do all sorts of creepy stuff like throw pictures off the walls, all that. So for many years, I've been scared in the dark. But I've been fine because I think I've lived in new builds or newer buildings and not been scared. So moving here, as you could probably tell from the outside wall, it's quite an older house. I don't know what era it was built in, but I'm going to take a stab and say.
Bear in mind, before we found this house, half of the houses we found, to live in, Jen dismissed them because they were haunted.
Right, I'm not being funny. One of the houses we viewed was haunted.
Oh, what proof?
Right, so we went in to view this it was on this manor estate.
Beautiful countryside house.
It was not a beautiful country house. There was nothing beautiful about it. It had all
acres of countryside outside of it.
It had all this kitsch wallpaper, and it just looked like something from a horror film. And Sean was like, "Look at the countryside! Oh, it's stunning!" And I was like, "But the house is dated. It looked like it had silverfish that come out at night and go all over the kitchen floor. And if you don't know what silverfish are, Google it. They're awful. I've lived in
What's wrong with silverfish?
They're everywhere. They're all over the floor at night.
You lived with them previously?
Yeah, I lived on the farm.
Do they bite?
I don't know.
What do they do?
Right, imagine. You got your cough, babe. Imagine you come home at night. They always come out at night anyway, and they like cold floors and armrest. So they'd love this one if they were here.
Yeah.
And there's just all these little, it looks like they're swimming. That's why they're called silverfish. All these little bugs about like that big, just swarming everywhere.
Like cockroaches.
They look like it.
Oh.
And then when you move your foot, though, it's really bizarre. Like when you pick your foot up and put it down, they all disperse with near, so you can see.
They don't want to get stepped on.
So when I lived in this old farmhouse, it's down in Devon.
Yeah.
And I'd come home after a night drinking.
After a night drinking?
Yeah, a night on the grass. And I'd be walking along the floor and they'd just be like dispersing like that. It was really bizarre. You don't care when you're drinking. You're like, oh, this is fun. But yeah, it's wild. So anyway, this horrible haunted house we went and viewed looked like it was, it needed some work. And
the proof it was haunted was what?
So the estate agent, it was freezing cold. It was January. We were viewing this place and the estate agent said, do you want to see the back garden where the ponds and all that rubbish is? And I said, look, it's ice cold and I've got Ziggy. I'll stay in the house. And I knew I didn't want this house anyway. And I said, Sean, you can go have a look at the land, as it were. So Sean went out with this guy and I'm stood in the front room, as it were, there. And the door was open to the hallway and the door to the front room was behind me. And next thing you know, the door just closed and hit me on my bum. The
door just closed?
Yeah. So
like in a horror movie when it just goes...
Yeah. Like it hit me on my back and I went... What? And I had Ziggy in his carrier.
Yeah.
And I just went, oh, F this, and just walked off. And yeah, he finds it funny. And that's when I went and stood, because you remember when you came back from the garden, I stood by the front door?
Yeah.
That's why I was stood by the front door. I thought, I'm not standing there anymore.
I was having a conversation with the real estate guy saying, we've got to convince Jen it's not haunted.
And it was honestly the most haunted house. So anyway, we moved here, and I think through lack of sleep and Ziggy not sleeping through the night, and yeah, I just started thinking I was going to see something, and I started getting a bit irrational. So it was an irrational fear of ghosts. So I started going to hypnotherapy about it, which is how.
Let me add a bit to that. So it'd be like 2 a.m. Jen would be like panicking, and then she'd be like, "There's ghosts! I'm gonna take Ziggy to my mum's," and she grabs Ziggy, and they were about to just run out of the house and drive off into the night.
I know, it was crazy. I'm telling you, there needs to be more. They don't talk about how having a baby affects you, like mentally. I mean, obviously, physically, it takes a while for your body to go back to normal, but mentally, it's a whole different category in itself. It takes such a toll. Where I didn't feel normal probably till about a month ago, and he's 8 months old now. They say 9 months in, 9 months out, but the doctors, obviously, they see you all the time when you're pregnant, and then they cover you, and they send the healthcare assistant round until the baby is about 2 months old, and then you're just left.
I hate to break it to you, Jen, but neither of us are normal. I think that's why we're attracted. We'll never be normal.
You're a right freak.
I'm a bigger freak than you. I'm a bigger freak than you.
You are like the biggest freak. You're
all right. We're gonna have to have a poll on this. 500 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if Jen is the bigger freak. Put a 2 in the chat if I'm the bigger freak. So that's a 1 in the chat if you're a bigger freak. So I'm normal, more normal than Jen. Put a 2 in the chat if Jen is more normal than me.
I like that. Super Lisa. Siggy sat there waving, so cute. Sean lived with cockroaches and worse in prison. Silverfish and ghosts will not face him. No, he loves things that scare him. When we've gone out on ghost hunts, I hate it. I think that I just run away. Sean will run to it.
Two. I've only got Queenie on my side again. One. Only one person saying you're the bigger freak.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not the one.
You are a freak.
Dismissing houses because they're haunted.
You're the one who goes and chases ghosts with, like, you went into a forest and went, what was it? Evil spirits, reveal yourself.
Spirit of the woods, reveal yourself. So we were out in Jen's neck of the woods one time, visiting family and stuff. And Jen said, there's a haunted forest nearby called Sally in the Wood.
Nearby,
Is it Sally in the Wood or Woods?
Sally in the Woods.
Sally in the Woods.
Or Woods, it's open to.
And I said, let's get the GoPro, show me the ghosts. Let's do a little ghost hunt. It's on the channel if you guys want to watch it. And we went there. It was daylight when we started out. Anyway, it culminated with Jen so scared she locked herself in the car in the darkness and called her mom. I was left. Is that what you think, Tiggy? Is that what you think? I was left to go in the woods on my own with the GoPro in the pitch black, screaming, Spirit of the woods, reveal yourself. Spirit of the woods, reveal yourself.
And did you see anything?
No, I didn't.
Exactly.
All I saw was you in the car.
Have you seen Ron in the chat? If you don't know everyone, Ron is a avid ghost hunter. He's done some creepy. Have you seen the videos?
Oh, there's loads of people jumped on from Twitter today. I've not seen Ron's ghost hunting videos yet, but I would love to.
Oh my god, they're creepy.
Cat Goida, come over here from Twitter. Still surprised to see baby Ziggy with more hair than Daddy. Not on his chinny chin though. Jen keeps sending me to the Turkish barbers. Don't you?
Yeah, sort of out.
He even did my brows.
Did he? Again?
No, not again. So they're all saying that I'm weirder than you, Jen, in the chat.
Is that correct?
Except for Lil Mai saying 1 and 2 are equally weird.
I know, right?
So Ron is saying, I've felt true fear doing investigations. Because every time I felt that it was something non-paranormal, I will always try and debunk there. Plus, I do all on live stream. Ziggy is so happy today.
Have you ever seen a ghost, Sean?
Ron is saying we're both as special as F. It's only a bit after 4 a.m. in Missouri, USA. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you.
4 a.m. What are you doing at 4 a.m.?
Having breakfast with the Attwoods.
What's the today?
Oh, my cheese is melting.
Hello, Bobby. What's up? Do you want a Milky Moo? That
It
was
doesn't have to work like that, my good man. But good effort for staying with things like the spirit of the woods.
You'll have to speak up.
It's about intention and will, my brother. Ah. So CFS is checking in from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. My office is in Plymouth, Massachusetts, next to Plymouth Rock. My building is 150 years old, no doubt, haunted as a mofo. We've got an ancient well outside, next to our ancient wall with a pump. We're gonna have to do
That
that.
doesn't make it haunted.
The house is not haunted, Jen.
No, I will tell you something.
You want a milky? Do you want a milky, love?
Yeah. I will tell you something for nothing. Is my therapist said, how long have you been in this house?
Yes.
And I said, over 3 months. She goes, have you seen anything? I said, no. She goes, you're hypervigilant. If there was something in your house, do you not think you would have seen something by now? I went, yeah, good point. Cured. Yeah.
Oh, he's whistling wind here.
Right, I'll go get another one.
There's a box right there.
Oh, shit.
Ziggy wants more milkies. It's coming, love. It's coming. Thank you.
Come in. But
Don't mess with the spirits of the well.
I know.
We'll throw a penny in. Is that a good thing, Ron?
Is that why people put money?
Should we throw a penny into the spirit of the well?
Seriously, you know how people throw money in wells for good luck? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've done that when I was a kid.
Did you get good luck? We ended up in our own jail.
Actually, when I was a kid, I stole some money from some of those wells as well. Do you want some milkies? You're resisting? You're resisting?
You might want to be. I'll have to grab it.
Milky? 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 Nope, doesn't want a milk.
There we go. Puppy.
Siggy loves playing with a rag. His favourite toy.
He sounds awful. Come here.
He's trying to talk.
There we go.
He's trying to talk.
He's good now.
So,
There's some more comments on
do you want to
that.
read some comments while I check something?
Right. Oh, so put your questions in the chat, guys, from Cousin. Yes, so feel free, everyone, to put
500.
any questions from Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, if you've got any questions for myself, Sean, or questions about Ziggy, please put them in the chat. Now, Kazabek asked a question. What do you think about Friday's Royal Mess?
Friday's Royal Mess. We went to bed, didn't we, Jen?
Yeah, we went to bed. I think as a whole, as a show, it's one of the best shows on YouTube. Not just pumping it. And so I started. I started to read, what was it? Well, audiobook, Lady Colin Campbell's book. It's really, really good. I've done one chapter so far while I was driving, and highly recommend to anyone watching. What was that, Kaz? I was trying to get wrong. Oh, you're on about the 1 a.m. finish. Can you remember on Friday night? Ron kept the Royal Mess going, and we were watching it in bed. So
Ron had reasons to celebrate.
Yeah, Ron had reasons to celebrate.
It was his birthday weekend.
Yeah, and he, yeah. Why did we have it on again? Because you were waiting to put ads on it, and I noticed everyone was. Well, be honest, Ron, was everyone a bit merry in the chat on the show? Should I say? Casabella, the funniest show ever. I just listened to the voice notes I sent Sean after the show. Was it that bad? So Cat Goiter, what are you eating? It looks like tomato on bread toast. So yes, that is Sean's signature breakfast every morning. he has cheese on toast with tomatoes and pumpkin seeds, but it's on that really bizarre bread. What's it called?
Rye bread.
Rye bread.
Rye bread is skinny, but it fills you up because all the nutrition isn't stripped out of it like rubbish white bread toilet paper.
Mr. Biggs the Cat, drunk Ron was really funny on Friday.
Yeah.
I didn't. Were you drunk, Ron? I couldn't tell. Lol. Letitia's more hubby.
Lee Marvin is saying, Ziggy is very lovely. He's a very good boy indeed, isn't he? Yes.
Isn't he just? Cheers, Lee. Hope you're all right.
We are blessed, aren't we, Ziggy?
Cat asked, what's the green stuff? Just regular lettuce or kale? No, it's rocket. That is Sean's rocket that he shoves in his mouth after every bite. Spinach, good stuff. We need to have more spinach. It's got loads of iron in it. That'll stop us getting ill.
Add a little bit. So, the camera crew was here at the weekend, and it was in between the two documentaries, and they were obviously hungry. And I said, I'll cook you guys some food. And Jen just says, ha! Slaps down some salami and says, he can't cook jack diddly squat. Eat this. This is real food. Then Jen bogs off, and she comes back, and I've cooked them this magnificent curry, and then I've given them.
Right, stop you there.
And then I've given them a granola bowl with Greek yogurt, mango, raspberries, and by the time Jen came back, they left the salami, and they said to Jen, we felt like we've had a 3-course meal today. There's an ongoing thing if you've only just tuned in to Jen saying I can't cook. But obviously I did cook that day.
You didn't cook, so he heated up a curry. He didn't sit there and cook anything. He poured it in a pan, he turned on the fire, man-made fire, and you brought it to a boil, and then you served it. That's not cooking.
There's a lot more to it than that.
And cut an avocado.
I cooked bulgur wheat. There were several curries put in that pot.
Who made the curries?
I did by mixing them together.
Absolute rubbish. You can't call that cooking. Oh,
Look, if you've got a lot of different curries, there's a special formula to put them together to get the right taste. Otherwise, you could lopside
You're
them.
so full of it.
What do you mean?
I want you to look up a recipe.
They were licking their lips because of the ingredients I put in.
I'm sure they weren't. You're such a liar. You exaggerate.
You saw how happy they were with the curries. And they didn't even run to the toilet afterwards.
Well, that's that you know. If they left Sunday and we haven't heard from them since. No, it was good fun. So we were helping our cameraman at the moment set up a online dating profile. Did you know how complicated the online dating world is these days? That was like, it's a minefield out there. What happened to approaching people in bars and asking for numbers and all that wonderful stuff that used to go on in my day? I sound so old now. In my day. You know you're old when you say it. Back in my day. Do you remember the Nokia 3310? Getting the lady on here. Okay, if anyone wants to or open to dating at the moment, please contact us via email and we'll put you forward to James. He's a lovely, lovely man.
Jen is going to set up a business where she's going to help guys write their dating profiles.
Matchmaker. I used to watch that Matchmaker, Millionaire Matchmaker, and I thought I could do a better job. They just deliberately set them up. I've just seen a comment earlier. I'd have to go back saying.
Here's a nice one from CFS. I have to give Sean much respect for being such a good hands-on dad. I was so bad my son was 4 and ate 5 bananas while I was working. Poor kid didn't crack for 2 weeks. Oh!
Really? I thought bananas would help you go, but...
Prunes.
Yeah, prunes. Oh my God, Sean, you need behind the scenes of Jen doing that, also gold. What, me doing? So yeah.
Graham met the love of his life while online dating.
Oh, you're one of the lucky few then who didn't meet an axe-wielding, horrendous.
That's the main way to meet now,
murderous.
isn't it? Online dating.
I mean, yeah, of course it is. It's holiday, but then there's like different sites with different objectives. So, like, you wouldn't go on Tinder necessarily to meet the love of your life. You go for a hookup.
What about Plenty of Fish?
Oh God, hookup.
That's the one I went on when I got out of.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
I was deported in 2007.
Yeah, right. So
It was MySpace and Plenty of Fish.
the dating websites individually change throughout the years. So you could probably find someone quite serious on Plenty of Fish back then, but you wouldn't now. They get like Hinge is apparently the go-to one. Not that I know, but I'll be back on it soon. So
Don't listen, Ziggy.
It'll be like my profile goes up. But, yeah, all you fellas. Right, can you watch while I quickly use the bathroom?
Yeah, of course.
Keep chatting.
Let's have a look at the comments. Queenie is single. Wrong. I completed online dating. Completed it. Seagull's been on a number of bad dates where the other person was glued to her phone. Conversations a bit difficult when they're addicted to Facebook, etc. You just see couples out on dates, and they're just looking at the phones, not even talking to each other in restaurants. It's so rude, I think. What happened to everybody paying attention to everybody? What about you? I'm not paying attention to you, Ziggy. You okay? Do you want a hug? So Ziggy has various modes. He only grinches when he lets us know. He needs a milk. He needs a hug. He wants to go to sleep. And a hug and a bounce usually works. Come on now. Is that better? Is that better? But in general, he's so well behaved. If he's grinching, there's always a reason, isn't there, Ziggy? Yeah? Does that feel better now? Yeah? Ziggy likes movement. He gets bored if he's in the same spot for too long. He likes to sit in the garden, watch me do my yoga, check out all of the trees, the squirrel, the robin, the birds, the bees. You love the garden, don't you, Ziggy? And he likes reading the chat. He's coming in to read the chat right now. Look at that, Ziggy. Oh, flying baby.
Right.
Flying baby.
One question for everyone watching.
Yeah.
Is it a dude thing to leave these hanging around the bathroom? How many? Like, every time I tell you, in the bin. Like, what is it? I would embarrass you every time you leave something
Is
like
it a
that.
dude thing?
No, a dude thing. Ron, oh my God, I do that too. Like, seriously, there's a bin in the bathroom. It's not like he's deprived, and you can't put. Sean has this really weird task where if he eats like a cereal bar, Cairo bar he likes, he'll leave the wrapper in front of him on the desk instead of putting it in the bin. I put a bin next to his desk for this reason, and he still doesn't use it. And the same with the bathroom bin. He'll leave everything on the side instead of putting it in the bathroom bin. So I have to go in there and almost scoop it all in. And it's not just one or two things. It's like a sea of debris everywhere he goes.
But I've tried to make amends recently after our conversation.
So what have you been doing?
Like, I've been emptying the dishwasher.
Wow.
I've been putting things in the trash.
Have you
I've been putting my dirty boxes from what I just usually leave all over the carpet in the laundry basket.
that I provided?
Yeah, so haven't I improved recently?
Do you know how to use that washing machine yet?
No.
Yeah, he doesn't even do his own washing. I do it all. Do you know how to use the Hoover?
The dust buster.
No, the Hoover.
I find it quicker to use the dust buster.
Oh, Queenie, I feel your pain. Yes, my sons are the same. I'm forever arguing with them. I know I've got it all to come with Ziggy as well. I've got 2 teenage boys, basically, to contend with at one point. Oh, Ziggy has more hair and he is ginger. Yay.
Ron's nailed it. Too many things to think about than loo rolls.
That's what Sean said. The seconds he's putting stuff in the bin could be spent working. Seconds. No. I'm under the impression, tidy house, tidy mind. Not messy house.
I try not to waste any seconds. Even if I'm on the loo, I'm doing my emails.
The amount of times you voice noted me on the toilet is unbelievable. And I can tell because there's an echo or I can hear a bit of wee.
What?
Little fart.
Jen's embellishing.
Little squealer coming out.
Who's Mummy being funny, Ziggy? Oh, did we not find her funny?
He's watching your rocket. Your cheese on toast, he wants some. Right. Sean's rap name. Sean's rap name now, Little Farts. Why? Right. Question for the chat. Why are farts so funny? Right, Casimir, I like this. Do you know you should not be leaving toothbrushes in the loo where you pop?
When you flush the toilet,
it sprays up.
It sprays everywhere, yeah.
Up to 20 meters, apparently, I read.
Yeah.
So, I believe that. If you put your sort of toothbrush in that area, you're going to be brushing your teeth with your own feces, 100%.
And then if you've got one of those little trays that you put your toothbrush in, it all just gathers in there.
It doesn't if you put it in the dishwasher, Sean. No, I got him this toothbrush holder, and it's one of those ones that weekly you should be putting in the dishwasher to give it a clean. And he said, yeah, oh, sorry, just see now. Comment about lids down people. Yeah, lids down people when you flush the toilet. But no, so he's got this toothbrush holder and he said it's a bacteria trap because why is that?
All the drainage from the toothbrush congregates in it like a petri dish, like some experiment. And then you've got all the flush from the toilet in the air, mixing and blending into the petri dish to form this ecosystem of disease and pestilence.
And then you put your toothbrush in there.
Because you established it like that.
When you cupcake your missus, am I right? Fart wars. Have you ever been cupcaked, Sean?
I don't know what I mean.
Oh my God. Or what is it?
What was your family channel, Jan?
Cupcaked.
What do you mean?
Like, if I was to fart and do that, like that, and I give it to you.
This is a family channel, people. We've got a baby in the room.
There's nothing inappropriate about cupcaking. Or you build a hot pocket. So if you're both under the covers, I used to build a tunnel like towards the face. So you like pad down each side.
Let's change the subject. Jen thinks that's normal, you see, and I'm the weird one according to the earlier vote, but Jen thinks cupcaking is normal. All right, Teddy's saying, snoring sucks. Have Sean's adenoids looked at? They may be blocking his airways. Jen's the snorer. Jen is the major. I'm a secondary snorer compared to Jen.
Well, actually, you do snore. You don't snore a lot, but when you do, it's like. Like really bad. I'll record you and put your video on.
Yours is like thunder.
Yours is worse. It's like, yeah, it's really bad, Sean. It's like you're struggling to breathe. It's quite worrying. I think we have to take you to the doctors. Come on, guys, you're eating breakfast. I know we need to change the tone of it.
Sheila has been inspired to start eating lots of rocket. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we do, spread healthy vibes.
Yeah, Mr. Binks, that is very true. She snores because she works so hard cleaning up after you, Sean. Fact. Fact.
Jen, there'll be no work in the house. The house will be spotless, and Jen will just start cleaning.
No, it's because you don't see the mess that you cause. What do you mean there's no work in the house? The work is never done. It's a constant job. You don't just clean once and then you're done for the year. You've got to maintain it weekly anyway. Lilies, I agree. Sean is getting old.
No, snoring is not a symptom of old age.
Oh, baby, you play with that? He normally doesn't play with his toys, so you showing your hand? Oh, good boy. Yeah, Kazabet, I agree with you there. Sean, get your wallet out and hire a cleaner.
Indeed, that's a good idea.
All right, there we go. Problem solved.
And a babysitter. So we can both go to
What?
things together, go raving together.
We're going to Curtin on Thursday.
Oh, true, but we can take things to that.
So yeah, our next breakfast will be Attwoods on Friday this week because we are going Thursday.
That's what Jen would do, CFS. My wife spends a day cleaning before the cleaning lady comes.
Yeah.
And Jen would spend the next day cleaning after the cleaning lady goes.
100%. They do.
So what's the point? What is the point? Never ends.
I am a perfectionist when it comes to cleaning. Like, I don't know, there's always, I can look around the window, it's OCD, isn't it? When I look around, I go, that needs doing, that needs doing, that needs doing. It's like I'm a robot spotting any dust or mess, and I'm like, right, I need to do that. And I feel so like I've achieved so much by having a clean house.
That's a pretty weird way to live, Jen. They voted you as saner than me. So, Kat is wondering about rocket because is it a type of lettuce? I've never heard of it here in the Midwest of the US. Had to look it up. Apparently, it's arugula. So, what is rocket?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what leaf the rocket is.
Ziggy's leaning. You said hello.
What is rocket on salad, UK?
Thanks, Mr. Bink. I'm still with you on the cleaning, Jen. Glad I've got some backup here because it's normal.
Oh, I've got a lot of info on rocket.
Oh, God, here goes.
I've gone from true crime and blood and guts to rocket. Yeah, it is in America, arugula, also known as rucola.
Girl power.
Rocket is a very English leaf. It has been used in salads since Elizabethan times. It has a strong peppery flavour and the leaves have a slight bite to them. If you see rucola or arugula for sale, God knows how to pronounce that, or on a restaurant menu, it's the same thing. Jen's...
That is so dull.
Did you fall asleep, Jen?
Yeah.
So how to cook rocket? See, I cook rocket every day.
What are you doing?
By putting it on my toast. All you do is you rinse it and it's ready to go. See? I do cook something. How to cook rocket? You just rinse it and it's ready to go.
It's not cooking.
It says right there how to cook rocket. Rinse it and it's ready to go. So I do cook something.
No, you prepare. There's a difference.
How to cook rockets. Throw a handful of it on top of a pizza or pasta. So Step A, cook it, you're ready to go. Step B, throw a handful of it on pasta or pizza or cheese on toast. I've done both steps. I've cooked something.
Wow. Well, there we go.
You can also wilt it into pasta dishes or eggs. Just add at the last minute to retain the peppery flavour. So if you agree with me that I do cook rocket, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that does not constitute cooking and you agree with Jen, put a 2 in the chat. But that's at least 3 things I've proven that I've cooked in recent days.
Wow.
Including the curry, 3-course meal for Joe and James, cameraman, sound engineer.
I love this.
Ziggy agrees with me, don't you?
There's a lot of 2s.
2s? 2s? Ron's give 1 for the boys, thank you.
It's wilting. So what have you learned this weekend, Sean? Life sorted, every day's a school day.
So this weekend, I've learned, when we had that discussion, so there's 2 discussions we're having to do with the philosophy of work. And one of them is, the other discussion is, what's left if you strip away your work and everything else? So that's an ongoing one, isn't it? Where we're like, what are we? Who are we?
Who are we?
If we strip everything away, our work, podcasts, what else?
Family, friends.
What's left? Because we went to this kirtan meditation thing.
And he asked us.
And he asked the whole audience, he said, strip everything away. Who are you? What is left? Please put an answer in the chat because we can't figure it out.
My answer, I think, is very good, actually. My answer was, we are memories.
Oh, yeah. So Jen said, and I found this fascinating because it's like, there's a theory in philosophy about us being memory banks. If you take everything away, work, family, all that's left is memories, Jen says. She's like a memory bank.
That's all we are. Who are we?
In theory, Ron said, do you have all your bills paid if you take it all away? Bink says he doesn't know. Without work, he doesn't know who he is. It's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it?
Yeah, when you think of that, because you...
We are love and light, Graham says.
I love that. So it's the crazy thing is you define yourself by the job you do, by the people you hang around with,
By the masks you wear and all your different relations.
Yeah. Come on back.
Ron says if you take everything away, you will be homeless.
But
It's not an external question, Ron. It's an internal question.
See, and Sean's such a materialistic person.
Not. I'm a minimalist. I can live for
weeks.
weeks off scraps. I don't need fine dining every night like Jen. So Lee Marvin, all is mind. I think, therefore I am. I'm just a mind. Descartes.
Yeah. Big Zig. Big Ziggy.
You are how you treat others, Sarah says.
Oh, well, that means you're right.
Yes. T says what's left is God.
Yeah.
Spirituality is definitely a big element. The way you cook, Sean, you'd have to live on scraps.
I like that.
So, my scraps are put together in a certain way.
In a, Tupperware box.
I put a bit of taka dal, in with a bit of chana masala, in with a bit of aloo gobi, and I chop and wash broccoli heads and snap peas and throw them in. Then I've got my bulgur wheat. My bulgur wheat sat there in a bowl with turmeric for an hour under cling wrap and cooked. That's cooking, surely.
No, what he does is he orders it from the local Indian and he puts it in the fridge and then he chucks it all in a pan together, puts a bit of boiling water and heats it up. There we go.
But I do cook my own bulgur wheat. Mike Hot Wheels converted me from rice. I could eat 3 plates of rice, but all the nutrition from rice is taken away to extend its shelf life. Get some organic bulgur wheat. You just put 1 cup in a bowl, turmeric, boiling hot water on top, cling film. You can leave it there for as long as you want. Come back, rinse it. It's gorgeous. And it lasts
And
days.
it's not.
It lasts days and it blends perfectly into the scraps.
And you are no Gino to Campo. You are absolutely awful. Anyway.
Sheila is saying nothing. Relationships give our lives meaning. Also, memories based on relationships with others. Remember, no man, no woman is an island. Ron wants us to get the scrap box out.
He's run out at the moment. He's got no scrap box in the fridge.
All the scraps are put into Joe and James's curry.
So we need to order an Indian one night this week.
Dal yummy, yes.
So Sean can have it all week.
You are defined by the complaints you don't make. Suck it up, Buttercup. Woo!
Exactly.
Gotta clean this, gotta clean that. That's defining me.
Absolute rubbish.
That's assembling, Sean, not cooking.
Exactly. It's like preparing food, not.
It's better tasting the next day. Shine, Ziggy, if anyone asks you a question, respond, whatever. I'm all it works, mate. Pot noodle is about as advanced as I get in the kitchen. Yes, Seagull. That's way beyond my skill set. Microwave rice, 35 seconds. Says Ron, we don't have a microwave, brother.
We do.
We do? Where is it?
Have you not noticed? It's out by the washing machine.
I didn't even know we had a microwave. And we've been here for 3 months.
It's above the washing. Yeah, because it's above the washing machine where Sean don't use it. So.
Oh my God, I can see cooking with Sean happening soon.
Woo!
What? You'll be surprised. I will broadcast a cooking class of curry recipes. Lee Marvin, my Born in Prison is doing incredibly well today. 55 on Amazon. Hell yeah. Almost 5 out of 5.
So if you haven't read the book, Born in Prison, Lee Marvin Hitchman, is available on Amazon worldwide.
And it is a harrowing, hard-hitting journey into hell, but emerging through loveness and light and philosophy. It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. We like that.
Rod is saying, this guy was a crime lord, lol.
Yeah. Should we sit here, Bobby?
Although from being single, I can still cook a good brekkie. That's from Seagull. Hey, well, there's an all-day breakfast around here.
We're going to go try it out. There's a new farm shop around here, and we're trying to be all eco. No, we're not. It just looks good. So, yeah, we're going to go try it out, the new breakfast. I have to take a photo of it.
Yeah.
One of those food people on Instagram that I despise, who take pictures of their meal and put it up. And, you know, like, delicious meal like that. Oh, it really winds me up.
Plates are like this big. You get hash browns,
veggie
bacon, toast, avocado, beans, mushrooms that Jen always nicks off my plate.
Love mushrooms, because I'm a fun guy.
Is your washing machine in your kitchen?
Technically,
It's in a room antecedent to the kitchen.
I've got a cleaning room. It sounds like such a
It's got the
pretentious.
It's got the fridge and the freezer in
Sean's
there.
never been in there.
I did walk past the microwave once to get to the well, but I didn't notice it.
Didn't notice it.
No,
Now you know it's there. Can you tell me what colour it is?
I'll try.
No, go on. What colour is it?
The microwave.
Yeah.
White.
How did you know?
It's guess. It's usually the right colour for microwave, isn't it? White.
Yeah. You sometimes get nice stainless steel ones. Right, I'm going to ask the chat. I keep getting these. Does anyone else experience love bursts? So when I'm holding Ziggy, I look at him, especially when he's first thing in the morning when he opens his eyes, and I've got to hug him really tight and like grind my teeth because I get really like excited by it. It's called a love burst. Is that what you called it?
Jen never gets them when she looks at me.
Do I have? I get love bursts and I got squeezing like that. It's so cute.
Ziggy already looks like a man's man, the type of guy that would ask, "What's under the hood, under the bonnet?" Yeah, well, he's a professional baby wrestler already. Hey, we got a request from Binks, Jen.
Yeah.
I'm a cookery recipe writer for a big website. I challenge you guys to make one of my recipes.
Oh my God. If you email me at boomerandjen@gmail.com, I'll pop that in the chat now. and I will look at your recipes and we can arrange a cook-off. Definitely.
Notice how I passed that on to Jen.
There we go.
English have washing machines in their kitchens. Australians don't.
I know, us mere peasants, aren't we? But Australians.
Amanda used to smell her baby all the time and misses it so much.
I know, he smells so great. Not at the moment because he's due a bath tonight, but he gets really, really cheesy feet as well, even though he doesn't walk. And it baffles me how his feet are so.
Is that why Joe Biden is a baby sniffer?
Quite possibly. Among other things.
Family channel. Beep. Timestamp. Right, so this broadcast used to be just on the family channel and my personal Facebook, but now it's everywhere. Put 1 in the chat if you would like us to continue it everywhere. Twitter, all the Facebook pages, etc. Put a 2 in the chat and you think we should just keep it on the family channel on YouTube. I think it's reaching a lot more people.
There we go.
We're at almost 800 across all platforms right now, Jen.
Hello, good morning.
One, big sponsor on YouTube. Spread it as much as we can from Ron. Because we can see every single comment comes in on one stream on the computer. We're looking at the YouTube version on our phones. Because that's where we've got the Attwood family channel. All channels, Kaz is saying, have it everywhere. Then that means you've got to check for our comments everywhere. No, so we got, if we look at the laptop, we can see us. And the next bit, there's one stream that puts all the comments together from all platforms, which is quite cool on StreamYard.
Cool. Groovy.
Jen's, stream it on Jen's YouTube to get hers up as well. Oh yeah, you would get more watch time if you did that.
Oh, right.
Good idea.
Is it not repeating content on
I think because it's going out live on both channels, it's not.
Come on, Bobby. That's like.
Where is the guest for today, Jen? So much happened at the weekend, Queenie. The guest went home yesterday.
Yeah, she got scared.
We keep trying to have a guest on, but things happen and it prevents it. The back of the stream software is epic. The main feature is the chat feature that keeps me using it. That's from Ron. I hope you randomly walk past the Pat Butcher graffiti next week in Digbeth. That's from Reese.
Where's Digbeth?
Where is Digbeth?
Can you Google Digbeth? Digbeth. You randomly walk past Butcher graffiti next week in Digbeth. Come on, but he's due a nappy now.
Once gritty Digbeth is a developing bohemian district known for street art like the curved JFK Memorial Mosaic. A young hip crowd attends events and creative workshops at the Custard Factory and East Side Projects and heads to concerts at the O2 Institute and grungy clubs. It's in Birmingham.
Oh, yes, the Michael Francis tour starts next Sunday.
Oh, we forgot. Yeah.
Thanks for reminding us, Reese.
So, I don't know if any of you are going to join us to come along to the Michael Francis tour. It starts on the 12th of May. He's got his passport, we've seen it. It starts on the 12th of May. Tickets are on Eventbrite. And there are 8 major cities. And there is also Dublin and Belfast, included in the 8 major cities. So there's Cardiff, Birmingham, London Holborn, London Kingston,
Glasgow,
and Manchester. I think most
Belfast.
tickets have sold for Manchester and Glasgow.
Yeah, Glasgow was one of the first to go crazy.
So we nearly sold out.
You love Ex-Mafia up in Glasgow. It's brilliant.
Caroline is wondering, what is Jen's channel called? At Jen Hopkins the Great.
So Casabear's put it in the chat. Thank you, Casabear. If you wouldn't mind following me, That'd be lovely, marvellous.
Lady C's castle is so cool, CFS, Castle Gearing.
Come on.
And we hope to do a part 2. I'll keep you posted.
So we better get the baby down for a nap. He's grinching.
When are we resuming the breakfast?
We'll be back at between 9 and 9:30 on Friday morning after our curtain the night before, so we'll be spiritually enlightened.
And I'll be cooking up a storm. Cooking rocket, cooking grapefruits, cooking curries. That's all I'm good for in this house. Cooking.
Oh my God.
See how we divide the work, Jen? I do the cooking and you do the cleaning.
Thank you everyone for watching wherever you are in the world. And we'll see you on Friday.
Much love and respect. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. End stream. Bye.